Hello and welcome to today's episode of Mystic Musings. I am your host, Cindy Van Arnhem, possibilitarian and master numerologist. And every afternoon, I love to just pop in and reflect on how did we experience today's energy. So Joy and Jonah go live every morning. They share a message with us about universal laws and how to tap into thriving versus simply surviving. And with that, I love to just feel how we navigated the energy of the day. So I'd love to know, how did you experience today? So today we had the 6 of clubs and the ruling number 3 energy. Now the 3 loves to play and entertain and giggle and laugh. And our invitation from Joy and Jonah this morning was to believe in the giggles of life and thrive. Choose to thrive. So I remember years ago thinking that I needed to take everything personally, that when people said things about me, that it meant something detrimental to my own well-being, that I was somehow screwing up, I wasn't doing a good job. And I was so worried about the other people's judgments that I stopped taking care of what was true for me. I stopped really landing into my own truth, my own playfulness. Anybody who met me when I was 5 years old, I was such a playful child. I have photos of me hamming it up on stage with a walking stick and a hat, and I'm dancing and I'm just having so much fun. And somewhere along the way, there was a decision made that I needed to take life seriously, that I needed to be responsible. Anybody relate to that one? The responsibility of adulthood. I remember even as I was getting older and really landing into some personal development, I actually created the term hashtag adulting. Like it's time to grow up and take responsibility and pull up your big girl pants. But the thing with the taking responsibility was I didn't understand what that actually meant. Responsibility does not mean obligation. So no matter what you feel responsible for, that is obligation energy. You might feel responsible for paying your bills. You might feel responsible for making sure that everyone in your world is taken care of. You might feel responsible for making sure that your aging parents are well taken care of. Whatever it might be, it's an obligation energy. And life, my dear friends, is not meant to be taken so damn serious. Yes, there are things to do. Yes, there are bills to pay. If we don't pay the bills, we don't get our things. If we don't take care of our parents, then they're left to their own devices, whatever that might be. But what if you chose to have it be a part of your life experience and that it didn't need to be such a heavy burden? This is something that we teach in Money Mojo of, getting excited about paying your bills, getting excited. Every time I pay my internet bill, I'm like, yes, thank you so much. I am so grateful for this internet because it gives me the ability to connect. It gives me the ability to run an online business. It gives me the ability to work with technology and do amazing, wonderful things. And so why would I ever feel a sense of responsibility for paying the bill? It's play, it's joy, it's bliss, it's thriving. It's so easy for us to get caught up in what we believe the world expects us to do, this fear of judgment of, oh man, if I am too happy, then the world is going to think I'm crazy. Or if I am make too much money, the world will think I'm greedy. If I play too much, the world might think that I'm not responsible. And I'm here to say, play, baby, play, have fun, giggle, laugh. I used to have this judgment because as a young adult, going through cocaine addiction and alcoholism, I would tend to get very rambunctious and very outspoken, very loud. And my laugh, anybody who knows my laugh, it's very, very loud. I can project my voice for miles. Anybody who knows me knows that I can do this. And I turned that off when I was in my 20s and early 30s. I turned it off because I had the belief that people were going to judge me, thinking that if I laughed too loud, they would think I was drunk. If I laughed too loud and was having too much fun, that they would think that I was high on something or that I was on some sort of substance. And I just say, fuck that now. I go out into the world and I laugh and I play. I take my bubble gun out into intersections and blast the whole intersection and other cars with bubbles. I even pointed the bubbles at a cop and got away with it. He laughed too. And I wear my stupid bunny ears. And my whole MO is that this life is too short to think about or worry about what other people might think of you. Shift the perspective. Shift from survival of, I need to make enough money to put food on the table and take care of my kids, but anything beyond that is greedy. Shift beyond the, I need to sit in front of my computer and get the things done and make sure that the to-do list is taken care of before I can have fun. No, have fun first, activate that feeling of thriving, and you don't have to be wild and untamed like I can be. You don't have to project your voice for a mile. You don't have to laugh like a maniac. You don't have to blow bubbles at cops. You can do whatever you want, whatever is play for you. Whatever makes you smile on the inside and the outside. Whatever lights you up. If sitting in a cozy chair, wrapped in a blanket, reading your favorite fiction novel is what lights you up, then let yourself do that more. We hear this time and time again, that old concept of, by the time you get to your deathbed, you look back at all the regrets. What if you were to look back at all the life you lived? I am not on this planet to simply survive. Cockroaches are here to survive. I'm here to fucking thrive. I am here to live a life fully lived, to play, to connect, to celebrate, to be in community, to make a shit ton of money, to create impact. And I am here to show you that you don't need to simply survive. You can thrive. Every human being on this planet has the ability to thrive. You only need choose to do so. This is not a world where we came in to suffer and just get by and have just enough and make sure that we're not stepping on anybody's toes. This is a world where we came to live out loud. To live out loud. Whatever that is for you. I don't at any point say, be like me. Don't do that. There's only one of me. And there's only one of you. Go be you. Don't worry about the responsibility of life. Recognize that responsibility doesn't mean obligation. Responsibility means I choose. I choose to pay those bills with gratitude and love and excitement. I choose to take care of my elderly parents for the love of them. I choose to take care of my children because I love and adore them and I believe in them and I want them to grow up to be happy and healthy people. I'm not a mother, but I'm just expressing what's possible. I choose to go to the grocery store and smile at every human I see and spread love everywhere I go. I choose to express playfulness in everything I do. And if you think I'm drunk while I'm doing it, so be it. I don't care. I didn't come here to land in my deathbed thinking, oh man, I hope those people didn't think I was drunk. I came here to go to my deathbed so full of gratitude and life and love that I have zero regrets. Zero regrets. So I would love to know, how did you play today? How did you experience today's energy? If you got caught up in the lower frequency of the 3, the anxiety, the stress, the doubt, the worry, that's okay. Take a moment now to just feel what it might feel like for you to thrive. Notice what it feels like in the body the moment you consider thrival instead of survival. And if you have been amplifying thriving, keep on going. Keep amplifying, because the more you shine your light, the more you express your light out into the world, the more you give permission for others to do the same. And I know that's a cliche, but it is so, so true. When I go out into the world and spread bubbles, I have turned frowns upside down. People laugh. People are sticking their hands out the window trying to catch bubbles. It creates a ripple effect of joy into the world. So where will you spread your joy and your impact? I hope you have an amazing day. I hope that you spread joy. And if you didn't, that's okay. There's no judgment. Just tap in now. Choose to feel the energy of thriving for just a couple of minutes and see what happens. And as always, know that I love you, I believe in you, and I see your power. Bye for now.